Alright guys, just to show you something neat in our area. We have a large cattle farm dairy operation that came in probably 10 years ago. As soon as I got out of high school, they moved out here and brought a lot of brought some industry to the area. Also made a major turn in a lot of the crop production ground into silage. And we roll the window down here, I'll show you the place. As you can see, it's a very, very large operation. I can't remember how many head it is quite off the top of my head, but mega supplier of fertilizer now, for the ground, and also, like I said, a lot of corn now has went to silage. Silage production, as you can see over here, you just see the amounts of acres that it takes to feed a place like that. It's just everything has went to silage out here. So that's kind of just something neat in our area to see, the turn from crop production as corn. As corn's taking $3, that you've seen farmers work with the dairy works back. You see the mass amount of silage taken off. I mean, we're talking thousands upon thousands of acres of silage chopping. And I don't know much about chopping. I really don't. I know the farmer that does most of it. He has two John Deere choppers. Like I said, I don't know much about them. I don't know if they're the best, the latest and greatest. I don't know. But you can just see all of this as they're pumping manure now. All of this was silage, just the mass amount of acres. I can't stress that enough, the mass amount of acres. And they're actually cutting corn today. That's a little bit different to see out here in the muck, instead of actually chopping it down for silage. But I don't know if you can see the combine out there now. We're probably too far away. But they are testing the corn out, looks like, and that's what partner and I are doing today too. There's the pumping rig. See if we can get a shot down. Oh, actually, we'll get a shot right here. So I believe those are two S680s. I believe that farmer, I'm going to guess, I hate to guess people's acres, but I'm going to guess he's in the 10,000 plus range. Works a lot with the dairy there. But very nice equipment. They do the chopping. Like I said, it looks like they're pretty heavy John Deere. So like I said, I don't know if a John Deere chopper is the best, or if they just got the best deal. So we did get a little bit of time to do some ripping. I apologize, I didn't get too many videos of it. The weather just has not really cooperated too much for ripping right now. Anytime it seems to dry out, you get that one day, and it rains the next day. It makes it just a little too sloppy to get the ripper in there. So what we're up to today is we're shelling corn. We're down at Partner's Farm to the south of where I live. I apologize, we didn't get no videos of my farm up there where I purchased 80 acres on the soybeans. I just had some technical difficulties with cameras and drones, and I actually dropped my controller and broke it. So I didn't trust the GPS and everything on the drone, and really didn't feel like chasing it at 3 miles away. So that was kind of what's going on there. But yeah, like I said, we are shelling some corn today. I'm going to try to swing by where the ripper's at, get some pictures of it to go along with the video. I'll probably just make this all one big video for you guys, so you're not watching a minute here, 2 minutes there. But yeah, corn's testing out about 18%. We'll take that. We're going to shell it and let the elevator deal with it. Doing a little ripping today. As you can see, we're using the 7120 Magnum. We're pulling about 5 mile an hour. And here's what you guys have been waiting on. That is a Great Plains turbo chisel. It's a 7-shank. Doing a great job. I'm absolutely in love with the machine. does a good job mixing residue, does a good job leaving some chunks. That way, you know, we got some ground that'll, with a lot of snow, a lot of rain in the spring, will erode. So I like to see the chunks mixed in with residue. So I know that dirt's going to stay there. I know I don't have to do a lot of cleaning of ditches, or, you know, cleaning of waterways or washouts, stuff like that in the spring, when we can just get into planning for no-tilling, or, you know, what we're going to do. So, but yeah, that's the Great Plains Turbo Chisel. It is a 7-shank, smallest model they make, but, you know, small farm, I don't need a monster to get what I want to do. So we'll get you some more videos of this. We'll get you, hopefully I'll get the GoPro back on it so you can see the actual chopping wheels run, how they actually push the residue down and mix it with the dirt to actually make like a hole, instead of a lot of, you know, a lot of rippers now have baskets where they're, you know, making a smooth finish for the springtime. So yeah, we'll get some more videos of this, but at least I wanted to show it to you, and we'll see it in action. A picture or a little bit of video of the ripper. It's about 20-30 mile-an-hour winds right now outside, so I'm doing this from the truck so you can actually hear me. But yeah, we'll talk about this thing a little bit and what I like, what I don't like about it. So here it is. It's a Great Plains Turbo Chisel 7-shank 5107, and that's 7 shanks on 15-inch centers. So it's a very, very narrow spaced ripper, and it's only like 9 foot wide. It has the chopping wheels in the back, but it's only 9 foot wide. But man, guys, I tell you what, that sucker will pull hard if you get in some hard dirt. Right now we're trying to pull about 12 inches deep. That's where we're at right now. The only thing I'll start with what I don't like about it is you can kind of see when things get a little sloppy, these chopping wheels will get plugged up like that one is. And I was ripping yesterday and we started to get a little bit of rain, and as soon as the stalks got wet, I mean, you're done. It's going to plug up back here and just cause a monster mess. Just not enough trash flow on 15-inch centers. We're used to the old farmer I used to work for, you know, Case IH 870 has 24-inch spacing, so you got a little more trash flow, and with a basket on the back, you know, you're beating it down instead of trying to mix the residue with the dirt. So you got a little more residue clearance. You can run in a little tougher conditions, where this, I mean, I love the job it does. I love the way it's leaving the dirt. But like I said, as soon as it gets a little smeary on top, you know, you're going to be done pretty fast with the chopping wheels. But that, like I said, you know, so far, we've probably ripped, man, I don't know. We probably ripped 100 acres so far. And like I said, I apologize, I haven't got too many videos yet. But you kind of see what's neat about this ripper is you have a smooth shank, or a smooth point up front, and then you have a kind of a fin on top. Claiming this is a true vertical finish or vertical tillage tool. Now it is a deep vertical tillage tool. You know, the straight on blades, you know, you're not running your blades at any angle. They are hydraulically adjustable, as you see. But they are, like I said, they are claiming this is a true vertical tillage, whereas the dirt is actually raising up and then dropping back down, not getting smashed into a million pieces and flying 3 feet to the left, 3 feet to the right, and so on and so on. So, but yeah, there's a video of the ripper. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us where we can get some more videos of it. Like I said, it's a heavy built ripper for only being 9 foot wide. Now, like I said, that is the base frame for, you know, a 13 shank, 9 shank. I know they make them all the way up to 20 some shanks. I don't know if they have that style shank on them. I know that's there's two options. There's like a normal disc chisel shank, and then there's this option for deep tillage. I don't know if the major, you know, the 21, 23 shank options, I don't know if there's a tractor that can pull that. You know, even a Case 620 quad track might struggle a little bit if you're trying to pull 12 inches deep across the board there. So, like I said, guys, there it is. There's a picture of it. We will hopefully get some more videos of it. when the weather cooperates.